We are already looking forward to fall, and we have an easy project today that can turn a craft store pumpkin into a work of art. It's one of the fun projects in Megan Taylor's new book called Happy Hand Lettering. It's great to have you back with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So any pumpkin can turn into something really fun if you use a little bit of hand lettering.
Absolutely. Any pumpkin, real or fake. This is one of the faux pumpkins from Michael's, and I'll show you how to add your design to both sides with just a regular pointed tip marker.
Okay, good. Where do we start?
So I like to do a design on each side. You kind of want to spin your pumpkin around and make sure that you're putting it in a spot that has the least amount of imperfections, even if it's real or fake.
Okay.
They'll have that texture. So you want to align your design on the largest ripple, and that's where you'll start writing.
Okay.
I like to do two different designs. One on the front that's a little bit more generic that can carry you through several different months.
Okay.
And then one on the other side that is a little more Halloween specific. And
Okay.
so we'll start with that one.
Great, great.
We're going to write the word boo on this side of the pumpkin, and with Happy Hand Lettering, it's all about taking your regular handwriting and making it a little bit more happy, slowing down, having fun, and adding a few embellishments.
And you say your regular handwriting isn't that fantastic.
It's not. If I make a grocery list or if I write a check, you probably can't read it. But when I do hand lettering, I'm slowing down, I'm being a lot more intentional, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay, good. So show us where we
So
start.
we are going to start with the capital B in boo. So you want to look for the biggest ripple you
Okay.
can find in the pumpkin. And you're going to write your cursive B, but a little bit bigger and a little bit more fluffy and exaggerated.
Okay.
You write each letter one by one. You're going to draw the letters on each individual ripple of the pumpkin. That
Okay.
helps everything look really neat and tidy as you're looping around.
And
So
you always try to make the end of the loop go up.
I do. I call it keeping the party going. So
Yeah.
whenever you finish a letter, you want it to be able to high five and connect to the next letter.
Okay.
It's not like cursive where you have to get it all right in one swoop.
Sure.
Thank goodness.
Let's show this over here so
Okay.
you can see kind of what it looks like just as we start.
Step one is you're drawing the letter by letter
Okay.
for hand lettering.
And then you embellish it a bit.
You do. Step two, you're going to come back and you're going to add a line next to your downstroke. That's the part of the letter when you drew it and you came back towards your body, or in this case, back towards the bottom of the pumpkin. So you're adding lines next to your downstroke. This is what I lovingly refer to as calligraphy or pump calligraphy here. We are faking calligraphy with a Sharpie or a pointed tip marker.
Okay.
So step one is draw the letter, step two is add the lines,
Okay.
and then step three, our final finale, we go through and shade it in. When you're shading, you just want to use long, smooth strokes to keep the letters really neat and tidy. And then they're going to be bold and be able to pop all the way from your front porch.
I love that. So even if you don't get it exactly straight or exactly the way you want it, this has the fudge factor built in, so
It
you can
sure
fix
does.
it. Yeah.
I tell people done is fun, so you
Yeah.
don't have to make it perfect for it to be good. You're not going to be able to see those little tiny things from the porch, and it just is such a fun, bright spot to your holiday.
I think it needs an exclamation point, don't you?
Okay, let's do it. You want to try it?
Oh gosh.
So you'll just
Left-handed me
go
is going to mess this
down,
up.
and then
Okay.
your little dot,
Okay. All right.
and then we thicken out our downstroke.
I'm going to watch you do this.
So we thicken this part down, and then you'll go back and shade it in.
All right. This
So
I
you
can
draw
do.
the letter, you add the line, and then you shade it in.
Is it harder if you're left-handed?
It's actually not, because you can go and shade in any direction. So if it's easier to go in order, or if you want to stop and go backwards just so your hand doesn't drag through.
All right, check this out.
You did great.
It's my first attempt.
I love it.
I think this is so cute.
It's beautiful.
Well, and the nice thing about this is you can see this project in the book, and lots of other things, so that you can start from square one, making the letter A, and learn different ways of kind of embellishing your letters.
Yes, there are 14 different projects in the book, all with a mission of how you can spread happiness. So not even just in your lettering, but in your life too. And that's our hope, that people won't wait till it's perfect to share it.
That's great. All right, thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you,
us. We
Meryl. Thanks for
appreciate it.
having me.
That's the book right there. It's called Happy Hand Lettering, and you can find lots more projects in the book. It's available wherever you buy your books.